So that's the secret to parenthood? That's all you need to
Yes.
do and everything will be solved? Huh.
Yes, that's the secret to parenthood.
And with that being said, Terry Crews is just like a more dark and modern version of Vin Diesel in my heart.
Dude,
I look up to him in every way.
Dude, Terry Crews is great.
Dude, you know the story about his kid, right? So he and his kid, they didn't exactly see eye to eye in the things that they wanted to do for hobbies, and Terry Crews found out that his son wanted to, play computer games, and so Terry Crews is like, "All right, cool, let's do that. I have no idea how to do any of this, but you know what? Let's build two computers together so that we can play together and do something as father and son." And I'm like, if that's not the prime example of parenthood and what you should do to relate to your kids, then I don't know what is. Like, this man is perfect.
All I want to do with that man is just work out with him and learn from him. Like, he was my
I just want a hug.
Yes, I would settle for a hug, but working out would be great.
I want him to wrap me in his burly, beautiful arms and just give me a hug.
And just scream about Old Spice while he's hugging me. You know, the weird thing is that, like, he was in movies and stuff, but, like, no one really knew about him until the Old Spice commercials.
Yeah. And Old Spice is a genius company.
People are totally sleeping on Cheeseburger Eddie. I don't know.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine is
amazing.
Remembers
Cheeseburger Eddie.
Oh, Brooklyn Nine-Nine's great. My favorite. Every time I think of him on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, it's in, like, if I remember correctly, he was overdoing workouts, and, like, he was doing pull-ups, and he'd fall asleep half pull up.
That's amazing.
All right, we gotta get back to the game. We've been talking about Terry Crews on the recording for like 2 minutes and 18 seconds, and we've talked about Terry Crews like 10 minutes.
I could talk about Terry Crews forever.
And also, just for future bookkeeping, we dropped all the other video feeds because it was bogging down the bandwidth.
That man is the epitome of chocolate rain.
Terry Crews, you can join us anytime.
Please.
We'll always open a spot for guest appearances by Terry Crews.
I will build you a character.
Oh, he'd have to play a wizard. We'd have to have him like play like something completely against cast.
Muscle wizard cast fist.
All right. Enough about Terry Crews. Turn into the Starfinder Terry Crews podcast. Okay, so anyways, the orc who I think I mentioned her name beforehand, but might not have come in. It is Broken Fist. The orc with the one working arm is named Broken Fist. The gray alien is named Thesh. There's a much longer name, but he said you can just call him Thesh.
Stop trying to make Fetch work.
So anyways, she says, yes, kidnapping. No, kidnappings have happened. That's not the name of the game. You're not going to be kidnapping people. But she says, yeah. But she says, well, that's what you guys are going to find out once you get there. Pretty much the information I got there is, like I said, there's a terraformed asteroid. It's a couple of hours shot out of here. It's the asteroid. It's called like LU 1529. You can write that down if you want. That's fine. But you'll be talking to. It's owned by this really rich family of humans called the Larkins.
The Larkins?
Yeah, the Larkins. Larkens. And I guess the head of the family or whatever, his name's Furlington. So you'll want to talk to him once you get there.
All right, I'm gonna look her right in her eye and ask. So where do we report?
She's like, well, once you get done with them, they'll send me a wire back over this way. Let me know that things are taken care of. And once you guys get back here, she says as she reaches under the register and presents you with a couple of cards that taps a few numbers on. She says, "You'll get the rest of your money once you get back. Each of these," she gives you 3 cards, and she says each of those cards has 250 credits. You'll get the other 251 once you get back.
Damn right.
I'm gonna.
I have a proposition.
What you want, little guy?
How about you get a shot from me? Actually, you know what? 2 shots. 2 shots from me and my new buddy Thesh. And we call it a deal, and you can put it on my tab and take it out of my earnings.
you see the brief flash of credit signs in her eye. She says, "You got yourself a deal."
Hell yeah! Thesh, put them up.
She slides 2 more drinks for each of you before you guys head out.
Hey,
All right.
before as we're
Me
all
and
getting
Thesh
ready to
slam
leave,
them, right?
Oh, of course. You guys just knock them back.
Yes.
Just again, no change in his face. He just goes, I feel a little tipsy right now.
Do I need to make a Constitution roll at this point?
Yes.
Oh God. Oh shit. That just dropped off the table. Ooh.
That's a good sign for rolling Constitution for alcohol.
Okay.
Right.
I have a +0, so 17.
you manage to stave off the effects for now.
I offer
For
him a
now.
high five.
he manages, like, you hold it up and he just kind of like touches an index finger into the center of your palm.
Come on, man. Give it some force. Slap that bitch. Go.
What's going on, Dogmauth? I keep hearing you.
all right, no. I'm gonna look dead across at Ondramana and I said, "You ready to go, brother?"
Always ready to go. Let's go.
All right, bro, let's go. I stand up, I grab the rat, and I hold him up in one hand. I toss him over so that he lands on the back of Ondramana. And I'm
I
gonna
curl
walk
up like it's
behind.
natural.
I'm gonna walk behind the bar all the way up to Broken Fist, and I'm gonna smack her on her tush. We gotta keep this PC, right? So I'm going to apply my hand to her tush, and I'm gonna roll intimidate and say, "I'm coming for you when I'm done."
Roll dexterity.
Oh.
Dexterity?
Yes.
I rolled an 18.
Oh.
I definitely rolled a 20.
He's got them hands for that.
A nat
butt.
20?
No, just a 20.
Okay. Because a nat 20 would have been different. The next thing you notice, like, I mean, you see the ceiling fan moving in a circle, but you don't quite know how you ended up there. She reaches down and offers a hand and says, "Oh my God, you guys saw where he slipped and fell there, right?"
Yes. That will be backed up by law.
Oh God. Okay, so I take her hand with my gloved leather fist and stand up, and I reach into one of my spare wallets and pull out a spare pair of shades and put them on and walk out like nothing happened.
Can I give Broken Fist the last 2 credits that I actually have and just be like, thank you for that? That was an experience.
She says, "Much appreciated."
I now have literally no money to my name.
As we walk out, I yell, "I'll be back for more." All right, let's roll.
Well, as you guys load up in, honestly, the best description really is just space taxi, just a really, really cheapo. Like it's big enough to carry maybe 10 people total, not counting the driver. You guys, you got your bags and everything with your gear, and you're flying out into the asteroid field, not terribly far from the 1A space station. You notice as you're going by that just below 1A it essentially looks like a little miniature planet, but you think if you're familiar with any of like the extended universe stuff with like Star Wars, like how they usually have Coruscant, like it's just tons of buildings built on top of each other.
Okay.
It's essentially that, except it's on an asteroid. And you hear the driver kind of say up on the speaker, he's like, "Yeah, that's pretty much where all the rich cats go when they get here. They just stripped it down. You guys probably aren't going to be going there anytime soon, though. They tend to look down on people come in here just to scrounge for work." But as you fly out, you do eventually see the asteroid approach, the LU 1529. It's an asteroid, maybe 20 kilometers, across. It's got like a bunch of little like dome-looking areas on it. Looks like it's got like it's terraformed to like grow crops or something like that. But as you approach, you see one of them like one of the domes, kind of like just from the top, just and open up. You guys settle in, and it closes back up. And a human, an older fella with a bit of facial stubble, he comes up to you and he says, "Hey, are you the guys broken fists in out here?"
Yep.
I walk out front and shake his hand and go, "Yes, sir. Absolutely. Anything you need, it is our pleasure. We will absolutely do anything that you need. What's up? What are you doing? What do you need?"
He scratches the back of his head and says, Did she brief you on what was going on?"
Very vaguely, but we're still okay with it.
He's like, "Well, that's good, because it's a bit unusual. I didn't really know who else to kind of go for this kind of thing. It doesn't really happen all that much out here."
Go ahead.
No. What's up? That's pretty much all I had to say.
What's unusual about stopping a kidnapper?
Well, there's been a lot of them, like 15 in the span of maybe like 2 weeks.
Huh. Just one a day.
Yeah, it's not good. Like we're running out of them.
So,
Kidnappers?
Running out of who? People to kidnap?
I'm
gonna lean over and smell his neck.
Okay. What would you like to roll for that?
What would you like me to roll for that?
Just roll charisma.
It's like, are you trying to intimidate him?
No, I'm
seduce
trying
him?
I seduce the mission giver.
I'm a bounty hunter. I try to dress the part, and actions are part of my dress. So I'm always on the hunt, hoping that maybe I can smell some of my quarry on this guy.
He smells like a farm.
Does he know that I know that he smells like a farm?
I guess you'd have to roll sense motive on that.
Oh, no, because I want him to know.
He's more confused than anything else.
Outstanding. That's all I'm shooting for. So now we need to know, who are we looking for?
And he's like, "Well, honestly, I'm not quite sure. Maybe I'll take you guys to the scene of the crime first."
To the abode.
And
onwards.
No. All right.
He motions you guys forward, and you guys go through essentially a big series of tunnels and such until you come across like this the thing I was telling you about, where it looked like, just like a big farm area. You notice there's two of them. There's the one that you guys saw that looked like just like a bunch of they were growing like plants and stuff. But you guys don't go there. You veer a little bit to the left and go to a completely different one. And for lack of it seems to be like an open field with a bunch of like lights set up, so that there's actual light there. And this whole thing's terraformed, obviously. Like, you're walking around without any rebreathers or anything, and it's just a field full of goats.
Are these goats free range or are they livestock? Because that's a very important question that I need answered right now.
He's like, they're livestock. That's how we make our living here.
damn it.
So am I looking for a goat that got lost from the herd?
Yeah, they about 15 of them were taken.
Holy moly, 15 goats?
Mm-hmm.
I pick up a goat and smell it.
It smells of goats.
You just pick up a whole goat.
A whole damn goat.
You know what?
Neck.
You know what? I sense motive Dogmauth because he's just smelling everything. And that is a 15.
What's your motive there, Dogmauth?
My motive is to find out what these goats smell like so I can get to the bottom of this goat napping.
They smell faintly of asteroid goat.
It's important to get the whole goat essence and not just like the goat, like, because if you just smell the feet or if you just kind of hover above the goat and smell it, then you might smell the earth, you might smell the dirt. But if you hold the whole goat up to your face, you can smell the essence of goat and you know what you're tracking.
So you're smelling crime.
I in fact am smelling crime.
But the guy Furlington, and he says, "Oh, what was that, Bailey?"
No, go ahead. Bad time. Go ahead.
I was about to say the but the man Furlington, he says, yeah, about 50, pretty much every single day for the past 2 weeks or so, one of the baby goats had been taken, and I mean, like, usually it's like, this isn't a huge crime, like we can't really report it to, the local authorities or anything.
Okay, so you said every day for how long?
For about 2 weeks.
So that's 14 missing baby goats.
Yeah. Kids, if you will, he says.
I take out an old school notepad. I say old school. I take out like a several centuries old notepad and I start scribbling furiously.
We're saving the children.
I'm gonna title this mission "Saving the Children." All right. So when do they usually come and steal these kids?
He says, well, usually business shuts down about hours after the day begins, and we just, everybody kind of goes off to their different residences and such. We've gotten 2 people since then. And we got them locked up, but that was about a week ago, and the thefts have still continued.
Where do you got them now?
Hold on a second.
Oh, sure.
Are you Furlington?
Yes, I am.
Well,
I just put it together.
the nature of our quote unquote mission, if you catch my drift, is was kind of vague. So, all right, baby goats, got it. Moving on.
Okay.
Hey, gentlemen.
Moving. Yes, Bailey.
Can you give me 1 second? I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure.
Of course.
Yes, sir.
I'll use that as a nip. I'll use that as a nip to wait till he gets back. Hold on a moment, and stop recording this section.